Recoleta is one of the best neighborhoods to stay in Buenos Aires, especially on a first trip to the capital of Argentina. Recoleta is an upscale, elegant, sophisticated neighborhood. It is the most European neighborhood in Buenos Aires, with many buildings featuring European architecture, mainly inspired by French styles. It is a safe, tree-lined neighborhood, with many tourist attractions, numerous options for bars, restaurants, and shops, and it has an excellent location for getting around the city. We will see on the map 6 hotels that are among the most booked in Recoleta. They are hotels in different parts of the neighborhood. So, as we look at the hotels, I will also explain about the location and the attractions that are nearby these hotels. This way, you will also understand more about Recoleta, about the different areas of the neighborhood, as it varies quite a bit depending on each area, as well as the main locations and attractions of Recoleta. The areas that have more bars, restaurants, shops, nightlife, and the places that are also served by public transportation. The links to these hotels are here in the video description and in the first comment as well, so you can see more photos, check prices, and read guest reviews. A really cool tip, if you are looking for cheap accommodation in Recoleta, are the QR codes that will appear on the screen. There is a QR code that is set up to display the cheapest hotels in Recoleta. And the other QR code is set up to display apartments, studios, flats, and Airbnb type accommodations. Also the cheapest in Recoleta. So let's go here to the map. So these numbers here are 6 hotels that we will see in Recoleta. And I will tell you which location I think is the best to stay in Recoleta as well. I will show this throughout the video. So Recoleta is a large neighborhood, roughly this area here, which is in an excellent position for you to explore Buenos Aires, as it is between the city center and the Palermo neighborhood. Here on the channel, there are also videos about the main neighborhoods of Buenos Aires. The playlist with all the videos is here in the video description and also in the card at the top of the screen. So Recoleta is in a location that makes it very easy for you to get around, because the main historical and cultural attractions are in the center of Buenos Aires, in the central region, and Palermo is the area with the city's main nightlife. So, from Recoleta, you can get around using a transportation app, like Uber. The rides will be quick and cheap, and also by public transport. There are some areas in Recoleta that are better served by public transport, including subway stations. So, throughout this video, I will show some hotels that are closer to subway stations. It is also a very pleasant neighborhood to walk in. It is safe and relatively flat as well. All of Buenos Aires is relatively flat and good for walking. Let me zoom in here and we will see the first hotel here. Accommodation 1 is very close to Avenida Alvear. Avenida Alvear is the most historical area of Recoleta, which has a more European, more sophisticated, elegant atmosphere with luxury stores. There are many 5-star hotels here. Some of the most expensive hotels in Buenos Aires are located in this area. It is an area with many historical palaces and mansions. And it is a very beautiful area to walk around, to explore, but it is also the most expensive area to stay. Here is the Patio Burit, which is a historic building that has been transformed into a luxury shopping mall. So this entire area here is the most historic and sophisticated region of Recoleta. Let's take a look at accommodation 1, which is close to Avenida Alvear, and it is the SuMa, Recoleta Hotel. It is a 4-star hotel, rated 8.3 on Booking, a reasonable score, and it is not as expensive as the others in this area. So it is a hotel for those looking for better cost-effectiveness. It is located in a building with architecture that resembles European architecture. So it is a hotel for those looking for cost-effectiveness in this part, which is the most luxurious area of Recoleta. Now, accommodation 2 is located near the main attractions of Recoleta. Let me zoom in a little bit to show it better. Here. So, accommodation 2 is located here. And it is in front of the Recoleta Cemetery, which is one of the main attractions in Buenos Aires located here. Next to it is the Basilica del Pilar, which is a small church in Recoleta. And here is the Recoleta Cultural Center, which is an area with many cultural attractions, including a science museum, very nice, especially for children and teenagers. Around here is a huge set of squares and parks, okay? So these squares and parks connect. It's a very green area, nice for walking, and has several attractions. The Floralis Generica is located here, the National Museum of Fine Arts is here, and here is France Square, which is one of the most beautiful squares in Buenos Aires. Next to it, there is a craft fair, a craft market that operates on weekends. So accommodation 2 is here, closer to the area that concentrates most of the attractions in Recoleta. In addition, this location here covers both the Recoleta area, which is the most sophisticated and historical part located here, and also the part that has the best infrastructure for commerce, bars, and restaurants. So accommodation 2, in my opinion, is the best located to stay. It is in the best location to stay in Recoleta. There are many things for you to do on foot, many bars, restaurants, and shops. I will zoom in a little bit here to show better. So, here is accommodation 2. Here is the Recoleta Cemetery. At the corner is the Recoleta Urban Mall, which is a relatively small shopping center, but it has several stores, a cinema, children's play areas, and 2 food courts, one indoors and the other outdoors. So it is about 30 to 40 meters from Hotel 2. So here you have this community of having this shopping center very close. Very close to accommodation 2 are 3 squares with playgrounds. For those going with children, there is a small square at the corner with a playground and 2 more squares here. Both also have playgrounds and children's toys, including a carousel. And here there is a station of the yellow line of the subway, about 400 to 500 meters from accommodation 2. So this area of Recoleta has a subway line, a subway station, which is on the yellow line. And the yellow line is not interesting because it does not connect to many attractions. But you can transfer here to line 2, the green line, which connects to the center of Buenos Aires and also to Palermo. So here you can transfer to the green line, which serves the main attractions of Buenos Aires better. So let's take a look at accommodation 2. It is the Urban Suites Recoleta Boutique Hotel. It is a 4-star hotel rated 8.8 on Booking, a very good rating. It is located right in front of the Recoleta Cemetery, okay? It is a hotel with large rooms, and the rooms have a mini kitchen, okay? Which is quite nice as well. The breakfast at this hotel is highly praised by guests, which is a differentiator. Because in Buenos Aires, hotels usually offer a simpler breakfast, but here at Urban Suites Recoleta, it is well praised by guests. The hotel has a sauna, okay? So it is located right in front of the Recoleta Cemetery, and it is next to the Recoleta Urban Mall, which is this shopping center here. So, a sensational location, in my opinion, the best location to stay in Recoleta. Continuing here, we will pass through another part of the Recoleta neighborhood, the Hospedagium 3. It is located here at the border of Recoleta with Palermo. So this area here belongs to Recoleta, near the squares and parks. And here it already belongs to Palermo. Here is Parque Las Heras, and here are the Palermo Woods. Later, take a look at the video we also have about Palermo. The link is here in the description for you to better understand Palermo, which is one of the trendiest neighborhoods in Buenos Aires. Hospedagium 3 is about 400 meters from the station. It's the yellow metro line, and it is relatively close to Alto Palermo Shopping, which is one of the best malls in Buenos Aires. Let's then see Hospedagium 3, which is one of the cheapest hotels in Recoleta. It's the Up Recoleta Hotel, a 3-star hotel, rated 8.2, a reasonable score on Booking, and it's a very economical hotel, okay? It does not offer breakfast, but there are several cafe options in the surrounding area, and it's a hotel for those looking to save in an excellent location here in Recoleta. Continuing here with our list of hotels, we come to Hospedagium 4. Accommodation 4 is located. The Recoleta Cemetery is here, right? So accommodation 4 is very close to Avenida Santa Fe. This area is a more commercial part of Recoleta, a more popular area, cheaper to stay in, with more affordable dining options as well. It is not as elegant or sophisticated an area as this region here, but here you have the advantage of better public transportation options. Here are 2 subway stations, one from the yellow line, which connects here with Recoleta, and another from the green line, which goes both to downtown Buenos Aires and to Palermo. so you can easily use the subway or even a bus line to get around the city more easily. In addition, it is a cheaper area to stay, to eat, to shop. So shall we take a look at accommodation 4? It is the Archi Florales Studios and Suites, rated 9.1 on Book, a very good rating. And the RC offers modern, furnished studios and suites, and it's like an Airbnb. So it doesn't offer much hotel service, it doesn't provide breakfast, but the rooms have options equipped with a mini kitchen, and there are also many cafe options nearby. So a more economical option, look at a room here with a mini kitchen. So a more economical option here in this more commercial and popular part of Recoleta, accommodation 5, is also located near Avenida Santa Fe, and it is right on the border. Here is Recoleta, and here is already the central region of Buenos Aires. Here is the San Nicolas neighborhood. Let me zoom in a bit here so we can see better. So the Recoleta cemetery is here, accommodation 5. Here is the border of Recoleta with the center, and here is Avenida Corrientes in the San Nicolas neighborhood, which belongs to the center of Buenos Aires. There are several attractions around here. Avenida 9 de Julio, the obelisk. Here, Corrientes has many theaters and cinemas. Plaza Laval is here, the Colón Theater. So take a look later if you want at the videos of the San Nicolas neighborhood and the micro center, which are central neighborhoods, where I explain these neighborhoods better. So accommodation 5 is located halfway between the center and the more sophisticated area of Recoleta. It is also a good, safe area with some options for bars and restaurants, and it is also close to a subway station on the Green Line, which makes it easier for you to get around. So, Hotel 5 is the AQ Taylor Red Suites. It is a 5-star hotel, a 5-star boutique hotel with a very good rating of 9.2 on Booking. And it is a hotel that has modern architecture, okay? The rooms are elegant, well decorated, and there are options for rooms with a mini kitchen. The hotel has a distinctive and unique architecture, so it is also an excellent option of hotels in Recoleta, and it is a 5-star hotel that offers good value for money. And to finish, we will go to accommodation 6. Accommodation 6 is located closer to this more sophisticated area, but it is also near Avenida 9 de Julio and the central neighborhoods of Buenos Aires. Here is the Retiro neighborhood, and here is the Microcentro, which are neighborhoods that belong to the center of Buenos Aires. So take a look at the videos of these neighborhoods to understand better. So here you are in a good position to move to different parts of the city. And Hotel 6 is an economical hotel option. Let's look at 1253 Recoleta Small Hotel, rating 8, a reasonable rating on Booking. So, an economical hotel for those looking for value for money, and an excellent location to get around the city. The links to the hotels are here in the video description and also in the first comment. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and share this video with others you plan to travel to Buenos Aires with. A hug, and see you in the next video.